interest toxic swap rate, or rate swap, between Goldman Sachs and the city of Oakland. We pay $4 million on this toxic swap every year, and that's money that can be going to our community, to our labor, to everything. And we, and we, Goldman Sachs is our enemy, and they are your enemy. So we are in this struggle together. At this point, we're going to perform a brief skit to illustrate how Goldman Sachs is draining the city of Oakland and much of the needed funds, and in doing so, they hurt our community and our labor force, and they leave us with less money. We work harder with less money, and we even have a lot of unemployment going on, and we want to stop that. So let me turn it over to the community. Luce? Oh, I want to introduce Mr. Blankfein, the criminal bankster, CEO of Goldman Sachs.
Hello there. Glad to be here. I must say, your pensions are warming my pocketbook very nicely.
Leo is performing that. Thank you very much, Leo.
So on this side over here, we're the residents of Oakland, and we're going to talk about the services that are important to us. I'm going to talk about Parks and Rec. How many of you guys like to swim? Maybe play some sports in the parks like tennis. Yeah. And how many people want to be able to send your kids to an art program in your local park, or maybe your elderly parent to a watercolor class? Right? Yeah. Well, we want to do that too. But unfortunately, Goldman Sachs is taking $2 million every now and again, every 6 months, in payments on this horrible interest rate swap. The Oakland Zoo, the arts programs, the Jack London Aquatic Center, the East Oakland Recreation Center.
They're all Who needs to swim anyway? You can all just go in the ocean or maybe go, swim in Lake Merritt. I heard the birds love it there. In fact, most of these parks, do you really need to even have someone take care of them? The children like to play in the wilderness anyway. Let them go play on the freeway or something. They'll learn a thing or two. I swear this is ridiculous. You guys in California, I just don't understand it. In New York, think people understand these
I'm Rebecca, and I've been an Oakland resident for the past 10, 12 years or so. And I want to talk to you a little bit about the budget cuts affecting our senior programs and our youth programs. By the end of next year, we have lost more than $1 million to money that we could have been putting in these programs that is instead being given to Goldman Sachs. This is including senior transportation services in our senior centers. These are crucial lifelines for a lot of our vulnerable populations, these youth programs. Yes. And programs for our elders. No!
Maybe I'm doing humanity a service by allowing these to be privatized and the free market to reign supreme. Because we all know seniors need exercise. Let them walk places. You don't gotta give them a ride every now and then. Most of these human services could be better spent on things like Rogaine, I, Lloyd Blankfein, am a bald man. But thanks to my investments, I now have a healthy head of hair, with the money I took from your human services.
Hi there. My name is Tim Thomas, and I'm going to talk about library services. I like to read. How many of you like to curl up with a book and read? Well, the situation here in Oakland is that because we are paying off a swap we still every year have to come up with $4 million. You come over here, I'm gonna kick you. $1.5 million has been taken out of the library system because they want to, in fact, not have us be able to read, to have our children read, and to use the services of the library. People like Blankline from Goldman Sachs, they don't care about us.
We care about your money, and in fact, I do care about lots of books. Especially the books that don't actually teach you to think. They're the books that they give you in these new education services, which are currently being privatized by some friends of mine. You might know them. Well, they're teaching you to the test, and it's the tests we create because we want to succeed, and we'd like to see you fail a little bit more, just like the economy. We're just so good at that, aren't we? Oh, but man, it's nothing like the smell of burning books over the fireplace as I go through my pocketbook. It's an amazing thing. You gotta try it sometime.
Check, check. Yo, people of Oakland, make any kind of noise you can manage if you think a house that's burning down should be put out. That's right. Fire safety and prevention is important. But with the recent budget cuts resulting from concessions and reductions in positions, nearly $7 million have been cut from fire services. Make some noise if that's a lot of money, too much money. Firefighters already work hard.
Firefighters already work hard to keep us safe, but now they'll have to work even longer hours. Is it a good idea to overwork and overextend our firefighters? No! We've also suffered cuts to fire prevention measures. Shoot, Fly. Fire prevention will be more difficult now that we'll have fewer people available to cut back vegetation. This is crucial during wildfire season. We need to stop the swamp. All right. Stop the swamp!
I have them all! What are you gonna do about it? I think I'll go run to the port of Oakland officials. They may hide me, because, they just love me at the SSA terminals. Good luck shutting me down this time.
Your enemy is our enemy. Goldman Sachs. Let's stop Goldman Sachs. Stop the swamp. 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 Thank you. Thank you.
Hello? There's one more speaker that I really would like to get up here. There's someone from Unite here. Liam?
Okay, I'm going to stop for a moment. I have to upload this, and I'll be back.
I don't know where we get all these shy people.